Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Yellowstone Season 5 may have created a continuity error with a character retcon. Yellowstone is coming to an end with Season 5, which has been split into two parts, and the premiere of Part 2 contains a puzzling continuity error that completely changes one character. The Paramount Network neo-Western drama TV show, created by Taylor Sheridan, centers around the Dutton family, the owners of the largest ranch in Montana. In Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2, the family is reeling from John Dutton ID's sudden death and dealing with the possibility of losing the Yellowstone Dutton Ranch. Sarah Atwood, a market equities representative, arranges John's death in Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2. Market Equities is a company seeking to take over the Yellowstone to build various tourist attractions. However, John's status as the governor of Montana impedes the company's pursuits. So Sarah hires hitmen to kill John, and when the investigation into his death, which was originally classified as a suicide, is reopened, the assassins take out Sarah. It's safe to say that a lot has happened in Yellowstone Season 5. Part 2, which makes it easy for viewers to miss one glaring continuity error. As some may know, Forey J. Smith's Yellowstone character has been referred to as Lloyd Pierce in the past. Consequently, it was believed that his last name was Pierce. Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 9 suggests otherwise. During the hour, Rip Wheeler picks up a bid order for Lloyd from a Loriner, and Rip tells the man that the order is under Lloyd Bridger, not Lloyd Pierce. Either Taylor Sheridan decided to retcon Lloyd's last name in the Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 premiere, or Lloyd is using a fake one for some reason. Since the characters never address the fact that Lloyd seemingly has a new last name in Episode 9, one would be inclined to believe that Sheridan knowingly changed the ranch hand's last name. It's unclear why Lloyd is now known as Lloyd Bridger and not Lloyd Pierce. The following 3 episodes of Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 don't touch on the continuity error, meaning viewers are expected to accept Lloyd's character retcon. Unfortunately, the continuity error in the Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 premiere isn't the first time the show has made a mistake. Over the course of its 5 seasons, the neo-Western drama has been quite reckless with what has been established as canon and what hasn't. For example, as Colletter pointed out, Lee Dutton is barely mentioned following his death in the series premiere, despite his supposed importance to the story and character arcs. Perhaps Yellowstone's biggest error, though, is that the seasons rarely make sense for when some episodes are supposed to take place. The hit television series Yellowstone has captivated audiences with its complex characters, high-stakes drama, and stunning Montana landscapes. However, as the show's 5th season unfolded, some viewers noticed a potential continuity error that could unravel the consistency of the narrative. This issue revolves around a character retcon, a retroactive change in a character's backstory that may have inadvertently disrupted established facts within the series. In television storytelling, retcons are not uncommon. They can serve as a tool to deepen a character's history or create unexpected twists. But they can also clash with previously established events, leaving eagle-eyed fans scratching their heads. Season 5 of Yellowstone appears to have done just that with one of its central characters, creating a ripple of confusion among its dedicated fanbase. The character in question. The retcon centers on Jamie Dutton, the adopted son of John Dutton, patriarch of the Yellowstone Ranch. Jamie's journey through the series has been one of the most tumultuous. Torn between loyalty to his adoptive family and his ambitions, Jamie's choices have often placed him at odds with his siblings, Beth and Case, and his father. From the outset, Jamie's character has been defined by his struggle to fit within the Dutton family's fierce dynamic. Early seasons established a clear narrative. Jamie was adopted by John and Evelyn Dutton after his biological father, Garrett Randall, was sent to prison for murdering Jamie's mother. Jaime's discovery of his adoption in Season 3 added a layer of complexity, fueling his insecurities and driving his actions in subsequent episodes. The retcon that raised eyebrows. Season 5 introduced new information about Jaime's adoption, but the details appeared to contradict earlier revelations. In one pivotal scene, Jon recounts a version of events that suggests Jaime's adoption was not as straightforward as previously depicted. The revised account implies that Jon may have had ulterior motives for bringing Jaime into the family, hinting at a connection between Garrett Randall's actions and the Duttons' long-standing feud with external threats to their ranch. This retcon significantly alters the context of Jaime's adoption, raising questions about Jon's true intentions. If Jon's decision to adopt Jaime was rooted in strategy rather than compassion, it casts a shadow over their already fraught relationship. However, this new perspective conflicts with earlier seasons, where Jon's motivations appeared more altruistic, even if tinged with pragmatism. Fan reactions and theories. The potential continuity error has sparked intense debate among fans. Some argue that the retcon adds depth to Jon Dutton's character, highlighting his willingness to make morally ambiguous choices to protect his legacy. Others feel the change undermines the emotional weight of Jaime's story, reducing his struggles to mere collateral damage in Jon's larger schemes. Reddit threads and online forums have been buzzing with theories attempting to reconcile the discrepancy. One popular theory suggests that Jon's altered account may be a deliberate manipulation to control Jaime, who has increasingly drifted away from the family. By rewriting history, Jon could be asserting dominance, ensuring Jaime remains entangled in the Duttons' web of power. Another theory posits that the inconsistency is a result of unreliable narration. Yellowstone has occasionally employed this technique, presenting events through the subjective perspectives of its characters. If Jon's retelling is influenced by his own biases or selective memory, the apparent retcon could be an intentional storytelling device rather than an oversight. The impact on Jaime's arc. Regardless of intent, the retcon significantly impacts Jaime's character arc. His sense of identity has always been fragile, and the revised narrative deepens his internal conflict. If Jon's adoption of Jaime was driven by ulterior motives, it reinforces Jaime's perception of himself as an outsider, valued only for his utility to the Dutton Empire. This shift could explain Jaime's increasingly antagonistic behavior in Season 5. Feeling betrayed and manipulated, Jaime might seek to assert his independence by challenging Jon's authority. This trajectory aligns with the show's overarching theme of loyalty versus self-preservation, a central conflict for many of its characters. Broader implications for the series. The potential continuity error also raises questions about Yellowstone's narrative consistency. The show has prided itself on its intricate storytelling, weaving together past and present to create a rich tapestry of drama. A glaring inconsistency risks undermining this foundation, eroding viewers' trust in the story's coherence. However, it's worth noting that Yellowstone creator Taylor Sheridan has a track record of subverting expectations. Sheridan's storytelling often embraces complexity, blurring the lines between heroes and villains. If the retcon is intentional, it may be part of a larger plan to challenge the audience's perceptions and keep them guessing. Lessons from other shows. Yellowstone is not the first series to grapple with continuity issues stemming from retcons. Shows like Lost and Game of Thrones faced similar challenges with mixed results. While some retcons enriched the narrative, others drew criticism for undermining established lore. The key to successfully navigating a retcon lies in execution. When handled thoughtfully, retcons can enhance storytelling, adding layers of intrigue and unpredictability. But when inconsistencies are left unexplained or poorly justified, they risk alienating viewers and detracting from the story's impact. What's next for Yellowstone? As Yellowstone approaches its series finale, resolving the potential continuity error will be crucial to maintaining narrative integrity. Fans will be watching closely to see how the writers address the discrepancy and whether it serves a larger purpose within the story. Jaime's journey is far from over, and the retcon could be a catalyst for significant developments in his character arc. Whether he reconciles with his adoptive family or becomes their greatest adversary, his actions will undoubtedly shape the Duttons' legacy. In the meantime, the debate over the retcon serves as a testament to Yellowstone's ability to engage its audience. Love it or hate it, the show continues to spark conversation and keep viewers invested in its intricate world. And perhaps that's the mark of truly compelling storytelling: the ability to inspire passionate discussion, even in the face of controversy.